Mark, read!
Come on! I forgot that I was fucking reading!
Pausing again so Mark can chew.
I wouldn't have shoved pretzels in my mouth if I remembered that I was reading shit.
How do you forget this stuff? Anywho.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. Taking the Triforce by force! Triforce by force! The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both of them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of Earth. She cut away from the you can't make this stuff up, folks. Cut away from the land.
I thought there was more there, but there wasn't.
This floating rock became the new Angel Island. I mean, home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft.
No Skyrim jokes?
I was tempted. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would be the end of the world!
It's the end of the world as we know
it for all beings of this land.
Why are you doing a man's voice now?
I was just finishing it up with that. The next thing. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion controls. Look at Link's face! Motion controls, what's that?
Have I been using that this whole game?
I like how it stayed on Link for a long time. First, she created Fi. That was her biggest mistake. I mean, she made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose. To be annoying and to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. Combat! She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For a while... Oh, okay, I get it. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form.
Immortal combat! That would last
You've
forever.
probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero. You are a hero, Link! And I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal.
Combat!
Combat!
Okay, let's stop doing that.
The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed How did she save Zelda? She's old!
Funny how they're talking about the old woman while showing Impa.
Yeah.
Not like that's any kind of clue or anything.
I had no memory of all my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the mass. I'm sorry, that's how I typed it out.
Do it again. but not like that.
Okay. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise.
The rival?
The rival of the revival. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. I resemble that remark. But even in his hideous state, hey! He's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Nom nom. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. Hey!
What?
I must maintain the seal that Hylia, that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can now see that this is my purpose. It reminds me of that animation where Link finds Saria, and he's like, Saria! I can stay here as the sage. He's like, Link, the goddess created Fee. Well, this is all her fault then. And the great blade she's part of for a very specific purpose, specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. Whoa, look at Link's eyes! He's like a cat that has too much
catnip.
Yeah. During your long journey, you've grown so... Link, stop staring at me like that. You've grown so much. No, seriously, Link. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You get... Any day now. Gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. Am I overcoming this rush? Now it goes fast for no reason. Overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you found your true... Link, seriously, man! Now that those qualifications reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the trial... You are a hero, Link! Seriously, he was like... His eyes were like crazy big. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. My words are golden now. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May I give you and your... May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Can I do instant sword beams now? No, you cannot.
This is in hero mode. But you can do faster sword beams.
The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce! Yeah, we know. We totally know that already. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Da, da, da. I always like that music. Now it's the real Master Sword.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form.
Well, it's about fucking time.
The sword is now imbued with the mystical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it.
I think I can speak for both of us when I say it was a good thing we took a break in the last episode.
Yeah, we're like 10 minutes
We're like 10 minutes in, and it's still going. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. Impa was a total bitch to you back. I don't know why she did that! You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. The power of love! if you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might.
So all those wars in the future over the Triforce were completely pointless.
It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory. A game theory! Of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. Alright, wait a second. I got a quick question. Let's just stop this for a second. So the goddesses made the Triforce.
Mm-hmm.
Were there other goddesses that made the upside down Triforce and low roll?
I think Low Rule just literally copied everything that Hyrule
So
had.
they had, have the same gods, I guess.
Well, if it already existed in Hyrule, then then a counterpart was created for Low Rule just instantaneously.
Okay. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself that you could wield that supreme... Eoraptor would just, throw the controller across the room and walk out at this point. And so, Hylia, I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. And I didn't actually know headfirst was a word. I thought that was 2 words, but whatever. I used you like a pre-owned game at a GameStop. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, Link, please stop that. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link.
That's okay, Zelda. If anyone's allowed to use me, it's you.
But you have to understand. Imagine how awkward this scene would be if Groose was here. Oh my! You have to. This is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scale in our favor.
The scales.
Scales. The scales in our favor.
We need
We need
scales.
scales in our favor, eh? What's this all about? All that may be well-intentioned and true. Sorry. No. But it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. If the price is right! To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years. Aw, she looks so sad.
No, please, don't. No.
Link, I can't say it enough. I am so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of the things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever.
No.
No! While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda.
Yeah, my Zelda.
When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. Wake me up! So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up?
I promise.
The Link alarm clock.
Oh my gosh! This thing is the source of...
Okay, will you show the thing already? The source of all the amber relics I've been finding!
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, actually. She turned into an amber relic! The most common of items! Curses!
Actually, it's not the most common item. The blob stuff is.
Oh, yeah.
But it is pretty damn common.
Excuse
if
me?
this were a blooper, this door would shut on his shield and he'd be like, eh.
Oh, by the way, I
Boom! Whoa! Boom!
they do more damage, they go farther, and they charge in less time.
Destructo Disc!
Or...
Destructo! Ooh. That's like classic! Huey!
Spinny, twirly, twirl!
Spinny, twirl, spinny there.
I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny.
It is your destiny. Okay, this is... it looks so weird.
So, like, how many minutes?
17 minutes and 30 seconds.
Dang!
We're still not done, by the way. They're still talking.
So, you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended and asleep without that.
Does that mean that when I first came here, Zelda was back there, but...
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird.
Time travel fucks with the head.
Yeah.
But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. And still young, by the way.
Oh sure, let's all listen to... I'm my own grandfather.
True to the legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts has been lost to the Oracle of Ages. Ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go on now, Link. Find the Triforce.
Whoa there! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. That you're sorry for being a giant douche nozzle? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her?
She's great!
She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Aw, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? I just farted. Take a whiff. What? It's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten up the place a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now.
It's weird to say out loud, but that's how you feel right now.
So, yeah, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed using your sword beams, because this is the end of the episode, so that's like all you've done is use sword beams.
And talk to people!
Yeah.
And next episode I'll be in the sky.